personality and your points of
Oh,
view.
there. Sorry, what's the question again?
How is your character similar to your real life personality and your points of view?
I think as for Iris, she's actually very different from who I am in real life, which is what made her a bit challenging for me to portray. But I loved every bit of it kasi ang dami kong natutunan kay Iris. Bilang OFW siya, she's working in another country, and I think if we have a similarity, it's that we're both big dreamers. Yun yung pinaka-similarity namin.
For me, it's not really similar as well. I think portraying, maybe in the end that he, can I say it?
Careful!
No
Rick
spoilers.
looks at you right away.
Maybe just the way he understands the happiness that you can create your own happiness on your own. Yeah.
That's very profound. So, last from me is, if there's any advice you can give their characters, what would it be and why?
For portraying, don't drink so much because he drinks a lot.
I think my advice to Iris would be take care of yourself as well. Don't forget that.
That's nice. So, thank you so much and congrats.
Thank you so much, Inquirer. Up next, we have Push. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. So my question is for Win. Hi. How was the experience working with the Filipino production team? Any unforgettable experiences that you can share?
It was very good experience working with the Filipino team. I think our culture is very similar. So I don't have to adapt anything or change anything for myself. We just, blend in very easily.
And for producer Richard and director Sigrid, what do you think was key on why this cross-country production worked?
Did I do first?
Well, this cross-country, what we call it, it's not only in the story. Of course, we have a Thai character, Parin, and Iris from the Philippines. And of course, they're living in Hong Kong. So it's 3 countries, 3 cultures. But it doesn't mean that it only goes for the story, but also with the production team. And I think it works also because with the right communication and mutual respect of each other's cultures, I think that's what makes it work. Not only in the story, the cohesiveness of the story, merging the 3 cultures in the story, but also the process of filmmaking and bridging the gap. That will bridge the gap between the 3 cultures is really the respecting each culture.
And I think for me is the fact that we live in a very multicultural, interconnected world right now. So whatever you see on screen, on the big screen, is exactly what we try to portray in real life, or what we show in real life. Because at the end of the day, again, Hong Kong is a melting pot of cultures. You have people that are from all over the world, which is why we feel like this is just really us showing what it's like in real life, because there are so many cross-country relationships nowadays, and that's what we were trying to portray, and that's what directed Sigrid from the start of the story, the whole process, we were like, okay, we just want to portray what it's like in real life, so that's why it works in that sense.
Thank you.
Thank you, Push. Up next, we have Nylon Magazine. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. So this question is for Win and Janella. So what do you hope viewers take away from the movie?
For me, I think the way you understand the happiness, nothing can buy happiness. You're the only one who can create your own happiness.
I think for me, I like how Direct describes our movie, which is that no matter how different we are, because obviously our characters are from different parts of the world, no matter how different you are, we all live under the same sky. So we can all just connect with each other. And I think the real connection is that we can really just love each other freely.
And then this one is for Richard and Direct Secret. So what, in your opinion, makes a good story?
Direct Sigrid.
Richard.
For me, at least for me, I mean, this is our first film, but growing up, I've always been a huge fan of movies and all that. And the ones that I resonate the most with are the ones that I see is real in a sense, because I like stories that I can relate to a lot. I'm not saying I don't like those big movies, you know, all the actions and all that, but I'm saying I prefer stories that I can really connect with. And with our film that we have, I'm not saying I had an inter-country relationship before, but like I have seen a lot of those types of relationships, and those are the relationships that my friends get into and all that. So for me, it's really being real, being able to capture something that's real, and being able to connect with people in that sense. That's how I define a good story.
Well, I think film is a form of art, and we have different perspectives in how we view art or even beauty. But I do believe that having a good story should be able to capture the audience attention, and it should evoke emotions on a deeper level. And even if the story can bring you, that story should be able to bring you to a different world, but it should bring you to a different world, but also reflecting the universal truth of human experience. And I think, of course, the characters should be well thought of, and you need to have a compelling plot, and definitely thought-provoking themes that even if the credits will roll, you need to have that question, what is the takeaway of this film that I have just seen? It should create discussion, a debate. So whether you have these negative or positive reviews on it, as long as the story can create this debate and attention, it's a good story for me.
And I think for our film, there will probably be some debates.
Wow.
Yeah. No spoilers, but yeah, I think there will be some debates.
And kapag tatak Direct Sigrid, talagang ganun siya, di ba? As a viewer, yan talaga ang isa sa mga strengths ni Direct Sigrid dyan.
Thank you for the pressure.
Sorry. Okay, thank you so much, Narlo. Yes, all right. Up next, we have from Bandera.
Hello, good afternoon. For Janella and Win, the film offers viewers a glimpse into different regions and cultures. Were there any locations or specific moments along the way that left a lasting impression on you personally or professionally?
Peng Chau.
True.
Yeah, Peng Chau is where we filmed most of our scenes. It's an island it's a province, right? In Hong Kong.
It's technically not a province, but it's an island, yeah.
An isolated
island, yeah.
Yeah, and they don't have cars there. They live very simply on that island. So it was very nice to be able to observe how different the way of living is there, and to really immerse myself for my character. Then, yeah, Peng Chau was the one.
For me too, yeah, Peng Chau. I think it's hard for me, like if I go there for traveling, I think it's hard for me to get there, you know, if I didn't go there for shooting, but I think it's like good chance for me to go there in Peng Chau.
Thank you so much, Bandera. Up next, we have Philippine Star. We have a representative from Philippine Star. Up next, we have Daily Tribune. All right. We have L'Officiel. Yes, hello.
Hello. Sabay di ba, Win?
Sabadi ka?
Okay. My question is for Win and Janella. How was it like shooting in Hong Kong, which I think is the first time for both of you?
For me, I've been there like many times already, so I get really used to it already. So it's kind of, I don't know, normal for me to go there.
Yeah, same. I've been there a couple of times already, more than a couple of times. But I think it was interesting this time around because we shot in the places that people don't usually tour in. So we shot in like another village called Taio. It's like it's a fishing village. It's very interesting as well. The houses are built above water, so I think that's the best part about filming this time around. Iba.
So we get to see a different side of Hong Kong, no? Not the usual touristy types that we see. Is that correct, Richard?
If I may add, like when we decided to shoot in Hong Kong, Direct and I, we really talked about trying to showcase a different side of Hong Kong because we don't want to. I don't want to say we don't want, but you know, we've seen all the causeway bays, all the centrals, all the tall buildings, but people often forget that in Hong Kong there's a different side, which is why the most memorable ones for these two are of course Peng Chau and also Tai O, because these are the ones that we want to try to showcase that Hong Kong has something else different.
All right, up next we have Metro Magazine. Yes, over there. Third row.
Hi, good afternoon. Congratulations on the movie. My question is for Win. So, Under Parallel Skies is your second movie and it's very different from your debut film. So what made you decide to take on this project?
As I said earlier, that I always dreamed that if I have a chance one day, I would collaborate with international people or international fame. But now today, my dream come true already. So why not? Then yeah. So I thought that I could did it. Then I have a chance to do it. Then I decided to do it.
Sorry, my follow-up question is also for Win. In relation to what you mentioned earlier about your similarities with Karen, are you the type to travel alone? Is that your personality?
No. I don't like traveling alone. So usually I'll have someone go with me.
Take those photos. I mean, guys, you need people to take photos, right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Metro Magazine. And then up next we have Kapamilya Online World. It's here in the front.
Good afternoon. For Janella and Win, what is the biggest challenge you had in taking on your roles in Under Parallel Skies?
Biggest challenge.
I think my biggest challenge would be, like I said, Iris is very different from who I am. So I really had to prepare to portray her. And medyo, makikita niyo na lang, pero medyo mabigat din emotionally yung character na to. So siguro dun ako pinaka-nahirapan emotionally.
Yeah, me too. I think it's almost the hardest one for me to play this role because the ending of Parent, yeah, that one.
Careful, careful.
Richard is sweating. Be careful.
I think that one is so you have to watch and you will see what's the hardest part for me.
Oh, I know which one. I know which part I am.
So definitely we have to watch it to really know more about the emotional challenges that they encountered filming. Thank you so much, Kapamilya Online World. Up next.